Okay, so an updated look at Metal Gear Solid 5 at 21:9. Now, this game is incessantly being broken. However, this is the latest set of options you have to get it running at 21:9. So there are two methods currently available to you. However, only one is what I would deem perfect, and the other one is slightly easier, but not so perfect. So your first, easier option is to use an exe patcher to make it 21:9, but there are small black bars on the sides as a cause of this. It's very strange, I don't know why those black bars are there, but yeah, it's an easy way to pretty much get the game running correctly. So to do this, download the link in the description, run the exe file, click patch, navigate to the Metal Gear Solid 5 exe, and you should get the confirmation pop-ups when it's worked. It's really easy, and now you can go and play the game. Alternatively, you can use a hex editor which works perfectly, with no black bars on the sides. It's just a little longer to do, but seriously, it's hardly difficult. For this, you want to open up the Metal Gear Solid 5 exe file in a hex editor like this one on screen. I'll link to its download in the description. Search for the hex string 39-8E-E3-3F. Again, all this will be in the description. And replace it with either 26B4-1740 for 2560 by 1080, or 8E-E3-1840 for 3440 by 1440. You can now save the file and close, and you're good to go. See, it's really not hard, and it's worth the little bit more work for no black bars. Now, once you start playing with either of these fixes, you will notice that the markers are misaligned like they've always been, with enemies and their markers just being totally off skew. They're not on the right place on screen, and so you need to do the final step which locks these markers in place. To do so, you need to first download the cheat engine file, link to it in the description, and install it. Then download this cheat engine table file. Again, I'll link to it in the description, and as I said, all steps for everything I talk about can be found in the description. So once you've downloaded these two things and installed the first, cheat engine, you need to run Metal Gear Solid 5. Get in game, tab out, load up the cheat engine table, the second download, then click the flashing computer symbol in the top left. Navigate to the Metal Gear Solid 5 exe. What I found here was that I first needed to browse for the Metal Gear Solid 5 exe, then select it that way, but the cheat engine wouldn't work. However, after relaunching the cheat engine table file, the second download, I could then select the Metal Gear Solid 5 exe from the list instead of browsing to the file like you can see on screen, and it worked that way. So yeah, it's a bit fiddly, but keep at it and it will work. Then you should see a list of options for a marker and an FOV fix. Hit the marker fix, and that's it. Tab back into the game and you're off. Now, unfortunately, you do need to do this every time, but it's not long, and it's totally worth the 30 seconds it takes in order to have a more perfect game experience. Now, everything else about the game is exactly like all previous iterations of its 21:9 support, so check out my earlier video on the game for a full breakdown of the 21:9 support. I hope that gives you some information on how the game runs at 21:9. Give this video a like if you found it helpful, and subscribe for future info. For any other games at 21:9, head over to my channel. Hopefully I've covered it. If I haven't, then leave a comment down below and I'll try and cover it. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, the links to my Patreon page are in the description. See you later.